This program is brought to you by Emory University.
My name is Ronit Donyets Kedar. I'm an assistant professor of law at the College of Law and Business in Israel. And I teach jurisprudence, contracts, privatization, and corporate responsibility. And for that, we also have an institution that I'm the head of at my home institution. I was always interested in law because I feel that law is an area of our lives that has so much impact on everything that we do, on one hand, and on the other hand, it kind of mirrors the values that the society has. So these two qualities together make it like a great tool for social change and looking at the world around us. Social change is something that we desperately need, so that kind of drew me to that. And my interests are responsibility, especially of corporations, because I think that's like the most important problem of the world today in terms of the stuff that I'm interested in. So. My current project is looking into the responsibility of private actors, corporations, in both Israeli law and American law, and seeing how our current legal doctrines enable us to impose responsibility on these really big corporations that have an enormous effect on our lives on one hand, but the law doesn't seem to be able to put that behavior into regulation and to lead these corporations to conduct their business in a way that's beneficial for society. So I'm trying to find ways within private law that would enable us to think again about the way we allocate responsibility in private law so that the outcome of the behavior of big corporations would be better for the public interest. If you look at the world today, I think we can see two parallel processes that are going on. On one hand, the corporations are gaining huge power, and on the other hand, the state is declining. It has much more trouble than before to enforce the laws, to regulate, because corporations are multinational and they work all around the world, so it's kind of hard to get them and regulate them in one place because they have the ability to move. So I think that these two processes, and especially the huge influence that corporations have on our lives, it's manyfold, the influence of corporations. It starts from economic influence. Corporations are, if you take a look at the 100 largest economic entities in the world, around 60 are corporations. So that means that Walmart is bigger than Israel, a bigger economy than Israel. They have political influence in lobbying. They have a huge effect on the workplace. So all these things, when they add up together, make a center of power that is currently unregulated, as I think that the public would want it to be. So this is what I'm working on now. I came to Emory as a visiting scholar to the vulnerability in human condition because I think that the ideas of Professor Feynman about vulnerability are exactly the philosophical context that is required in order to rethink responsibility in private law. I think that the idea of the responsive state and the vulnerable subject exactly give us the right concepts to rethink how we want to treat these big private actors that are so influential on our lives. And I thought it would be a great opportunity to work with Professor Feynman and to think about it more. So. it's a great opportunity for me. My goals for the next few years are to keep on researching this responsibility issue and thinking about how morality and law think differently about responsibility, and maybe try to make a connection between our moral understanding of responsibility and the ones that we have in law. And also in terms of my home institution, I'm very interested in developing the Corporate Responsibility Institute that I'm the head of currently. What we do there is we are doing a lot of research on corporate responsibility in Israel, and we teach in that area as well. And I think it's beginning to make like change in the way that our students think about these issues. And also as a research institute, we also publish annual reports. So we've published one on aggressive tax planning, about how these huge corporations do not pay as much tax as they need to because they have all these accountants that can help them, and they can use the loopholes of the law. So we had one report on that, and also we had, this year we're working on a report on the food industry. So all these are great and exciting things that I want to keep on doing, and maybe contributing my little share into understanding them better.